Hey there guys, so today we have another review and this is a beer from Grassroots Brewing. This is Convivial Suarez. If you don't already know, Grassroots is sort of a side project of Hill Farmstead or Sean Hill, where I believe he collaborates with brewers, comes up with a recipe and puts it under the Grassroots Brewing name, but it's really brewed and a Hill Farmstead beer really. So you call it Hill Farmstead, Convivial, whatever you like to call it. And so this is Saison, coming in at... sorry, I should have seen this. I actually don't know. I believe it might be online. I'll post it below. This is a Saison brewed with hibiscus and lemon. So pretty interesting stuff. I've had a little bit of this before, so I'm actually really curious, to sit down with a glass. I don't remember how this beer is. Awesome label on the side. This ale embodies spirit of perpetual creative collaboration in conjunction with disciplined brewing endeavor. Interesting. So it has qualities of juiciness, acidity, mixed fermentation, and an essence that captures the imagination. Some people think this kind of label is a little bit pretentious, but, Sean Hill writes what he writes. Interesting stuff, so let's dig in. Oh, awesome color. The beer looks a little bit like, what do you call that? A rosé, rose wine, a nice pink color, I guess from the hibiscus. What else does it look like? Looks like sparkling rosé. Something that I probably don't drink, but awesome stuff. Yeah, really nice stuff. Let's get the aroma on this. Wow, really nice. Lemony up front. I don't know if it's exactly the ingredient itself, but it smells tart. I imagine the yeast they're using has that. A nice kind of breadiness under there as well, like a white breadiness. Very Saison-like, but it also has this kind of, again, floral, lemon zesty kind of note. Yeah, a signature kind of Saison note that I get from Hill Farmstead's beers. It's a little bit funky, a little bit wet hay, a little bit tart, all combined very well. Cheers. Yeah, that's all right. Not as explosive and quote unquote interesting as some of the other Hill Farmstead Saisons that I've had. Up front, a little bit of that kind of funky note. I don't know how to describe it. It's a little bit like a little rotten eggy, a little bit wet hay. It's a very rustic Saison kind of funky kind of note going on. Not getting too much of the lemon zest, lemon really. Maybe a little bit of the hibiscus, offering a little bit tea-like drying on the back end. So definitely, yeah, probably the hibiscus is coming in. Slightly tart. Good amount of funkiness throughout. A lot of that Saison breadiness. Really nice and clean. Dry in the back end. Again, a little bit like tannic. It's like tea. Has that kind of tannic note that dries the palate out. Pretty nice stuff. Reasonably refreshing. Doesn't do too much on the palate. Again, I wish a little bit more lemon on the flavor. Maybe just a little bit more complexity with the hibiscus. But good stuff in the end. As for rating, this beer gets a 96 on Beer Advocate. For me, it's not that exciting as exciting. I'm gonna give this beer. Let's go with a 92. Until next time, guys. Cheers. Later.